Hey everyone, how's it going? We're back in Factorio and we're spinning. We're having a good time. Last time we murdered everything on the ice moon, which, if I remember how to play this game, at this place, right? Everything's dead. It's been completely genocided. So we now have plenty of places to build up a factory, and we don't have to worry about any pollution. We do still technically have to worry about all this pollution. Not great. The bugs are a little angry. Tiny, tiny bit angry. And they definitely have been poking the walls constantly. But I'm sure it's fine. If we ignore it, then the problem will go away. Just don't pay any attention to it. So, we need to figure out how to process cryonite, and then maybe get it to space. We sent... Where actually did that go? We sent a rocket, and I think it came back here. This landing pad? Right? Yes, this landing pad is just full of cryonite that needs to be processed into other kinds of cryonite. Somewhere around here. Yeah, so we need to take our cryonite and then we need to smash it into dust and then pour steam on it, cover it in steam, and then roll it into a tube. And then maybe put some plastic and some sulfuric acid on it. And then we'll have beads to make a bracelet. I guess the goal is a bracelet. I mean, technically the goal is this science pack, which needs... It needs a lot of things. Cool thermofluid. Where in the world do we get cool thermofluid from? And a hypercooler. Okay. And a hypercooler is something in space. I'm gonna have to go back to space. Question is, can I make this on the planet, or am I gonna have to send this right back to space? I might have to send it back to space. I don't actually know if I can do any of this here. I know the space manufactory is only in space. Let's go ahead and clear out our shopping list real quick. So we're gonna need big electric motors, low density structure, space pipes. Let's go with those motors, space pipe. Oh yeah, just however many space pipes, however many big motors. Low density structure. We also need storage tank and pumps, which are over here still, right? Yep, pumps. Need storage tanks. And then finally, that's everything. Obviously, we need the cryonite. It's in the cryonite there. So once we have that, we're gonna need to get... We have water in space, actually. We should be fine with that. We're also gonna need a machine learning data, right? Yep, 4 machine learning datas, which is made in a supercomputer. Okay, yeah, that sounds easy. And a supercomputer is what? 100 blue circuits, 40 low density, and space assemblers. Okay, so grab blue circuits. And a space assembler is everything we have, except we also need heat shielding. Okay. And then that's just the place to make it. We also need to have green electric circuits. Okay. And then, what is this? Material testing pack. Plastic, stone, iron, and copper. I don't know what that is. We'll probably need it. I also need cool thermofluid, and cool thermofluid needs cold thermofluid. And this needs thermal radiators. Oh, and this needs heavy oil and chemical gel. Okay, so we need a thermal radiator, which is this thing. Alright. This needs big electric motors, copper cables. We'll just take copper plating. That's going to be way better to take, I believe. Copper ingots. What do copper ingots do? Are they just, oh, molten copper. I may have a better way of refining copper, perhaps. We're also gonna need space pipes, pumps, and steel. Okay, so add steel to our shopping list. And that'll get us a thermal radiator. And then this just needs thermofluid. And then thermofluid needs sulfur, iron, copper, heavy oil. So sulfur. We need iron. Not there. Iron. We already have copper going on. Nope. I've overridden the copper somewhere down the line. Copper. Heavy oil and chemical gel. So we're gonna need barrels of heavy oil. Which, I know they exist. Here they are. Chemical gel, heavy oil. Yep. Barrels full of heavy oil. And then we need... chemical gel, right? Yeah, chemical gel. And what in the world is chemical gel? Chemical gel is cosmic water and petroleum gas. Okay. Well, I think we just send petroleum up as well then. Crude oil, heavy oil, light, petroleum gas, there we go. Will that get us everything we need? Probably not. This is just to make machine learning chips. And that actually needs polished data storage substrates. Okay. Those are rough. These are polished. So then we need to send iron. We need to send glass up. You gotta send everything into orbit, pretty much. And then that's gonna give us the polish. We also need red circuits. And this is made just by hand, and this is made in a decontamination facility, space manufactory, something else that we don't care about. This is made in a biochemical factory, so we're gonna need to be able to make one of those. Which is... we have everything for that. As long as we follow the shopping list. Plasma generator? I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to like power all this stuff once we put it in space. Speaking of which, space. Why is no science happening? What are we stuck on? You have 4,000 platforms to use here in a second. Are you out of... no, you have lubricant. Small electric motors. Oh, you're out of low density structures. Also, there is a biochemical factory up there. It's currently being used to make water, so we kind of need it. Alright, so now we just have to see, get that started. This rocket's already full of a bunch of stuff, like a ton of just random stuff. Mostly rocks, from the looks of it. That's a lot of rocks. That's a lot of rocks. Okay, so assuming our shopping list works, right? So that says 4K. Is there actually a bunch in orbit already? Because I think it counts orbit. Couldn't swear to that. Um, there's 300 in here? That's an entire system. Yeah, there's 300 there. Maybe there's not 300 in orbit, or 4K in orbit. It doesn't look like it. Granted, the landing pad is also full, so I can't even land up there. Because this box is full of rocks. Okay. Oh, there is a heavy... That does kind of make heavy oil, huh? Okay, so we gotta get to space. We gotta clear this out. We're gonna need a tiny rocket. You got any tiny rockets? You do have a tiny rocket. I'm gonna have to drop most of my stuff because I can't take much to space, unfortunately. Keep the rocket fuel. Drop pretty much everything else. Don't even have room, huh? Okay, I guess I'm gonna make another box. Now we drop everything off. Oh no, I got my spacesuit. Got my spacesuit. Where are my life support canisters? That's a good question. Where did I leave those goofy things? Did I die with them? No, I shouldn't have died with them. I probably left them on the snow planet. Which is unfortunate, because I'm going to need life support canisters. Yeah, I have none, and... Are there any up here? There's 10 up there. But I should probably make some. And you know what? That could be fun for another time. I'm just gonna go yoink them. I always make some later. I don't know how I keep losing these things. I need to be able to lock my inventory. Okay, you take those. You take this one. And that gets me only 50 minutes, really. That is... It's not a lot of time. I definitely just ditched my stuff somewhere else. Oh, wait, no. I do have all this life support equipment. I could put it in there. We don't need 18 jetpacks. I need the ability to breathe. Okay, now I got 2 hours. That's a lot better. Okay, small rocket, take my fuel. It needs so much fuel. Like, it needs a ton of fuel just to launch. I need like 8 of these too. And then I'm just gonna yoink fuel out of you real quick. I don't know if that shopping list is working. I don't know where those, Oh, you know what? It's probably because we don't have any low-density structures. That's probably our issue. I should figure out why we don't have any of those. Still not enough fuel to get into space, huh? I wish to go to space. Okay, we can go to space, so we can empty that out in a second. I do want to find out where all that low-density structure is going. And I think it's this belt. Where could it be? What is this tiny box? Wait a second. Is a tiny box on the top of my... Is this? Oh yeah, that was weird. I just had a tiny little box up there. Very odd. Anyway, low density structure. What are you waiting on? Plastic? Plastic. Okay, so we have no plastic. And that is because we don't believe in plastic anymore? Where's our plastic? Plastic comes in from down here somewhere, and this is at a standstill. Because we're out of gas? Where'd all the gas go? Why is everything stopped down here? We're completely out of... No. Why are we out of gas? Everything has stopped. Where do we actually make petroleum at? I wonder if it's because this is full. I think it'd be 25 out of 25, though, if that was the case. But these aren't... Yeah, these aren't pumping. Because there's no fuel in them. Where's the fuel at? Where's the crude oil? I mean, here's the train for it. Alright, that's the train station. These are all empty. I mean, unless you count 2 crude oils being useful. Okay, so... that train that's supposed to be going around. Destination full. What do you mean by this, Mr. Train? Yeah, there's just trains. Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go to crude oil drop-off. There's no one at crude oil drop-off, Mr. Train. My downfall. My inability to know how trains work. What do you mean destination full? Oh, this train's trying to go there, but it can't. And this train's waiting to go there. Okay. Hey, this train. Is there some way I can put you? Like just some empty place? Yeah, go here. Go to, not Jordan, 30,000. He's going to dumb train. Alright, Mr. Train. Gumming up the whole works here. You do not go to crude oil drop-off. You don't go to anything. You, in fact, are only going to dumb train station. Enjoy. Stop clogging up my train tracks. I got a ton of oil up here. It's just that train was not going. And that should start our oil back up. I wonder why I did that. I have no idea. That was pretty instantaneous. Mr. Dumb Train, not helping at all. What was this train even for? I mean, I guess it was a second oil train. Make it go faster, but I can't imagine us needing 2 oil trains. These things load and unload instantly. Yeah, see, it's already done. And these things don't fill instantly, so I don't think we needed it unless it was going to, like, the oil depot over here somewhere. But this oil depot just doesn't produce anything, like, ever. It's so incredibly slow. I wonder if that train was supposed to go over here and then occasionally pop up. I mean, I could maybe make it do that. Maybe. Like, dumb train, you could go to oil drop-off. And then oil... See, we need to go to, like, this oil. Oil pickup. Okay, I somehow put him on pickup. I put him on drop-off. What is, hold on. What is this train station over here? This is crude oil pickup. You know what? I'm gonna just rename this to pickup old. That way they stay and do what they're supposed to do. Okay, so you're going to crude oil pickup old, and then you just wait until empty cargo, wait until full cargo. So he should spend... It is a chilly stream. I mean, it's not chilly yet, because we had oil issues. But the plan is to do ice-related things. But the trains were all backed up, and I had no plastic, and then the no plastic meant I didn't have any low-density structure, which meant I could not fill out my shopping list. Because I'm trying to process cryonite, which is apparently a very convoluted process. Because we have to take cryonite, we have to crush it, we have to steam it, we have to roll it. With heavy oil and also more powder. And my goal, make blue or cyan science. And we also need machine learning data, which needs this, which needs a supercomputer. Which means we need this. And we also need one of these. And we need some of these because we need coolant to run the supercomputer, I think. I don't know, there's a lot. And it was all hung up because we had no plastic, because we had no oil. But plastic is returned to the land. It's healing. And because we were looking at the rocket ship, and it had 3,000 low density structure queued, but none in it. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So we followed the trail back to the trains were stuck. I'm going to hope the trains are no longer stuck. Grab some of these. I guess I'm just going to let this start processing. We have to go to space right now because the space platform's full and it needs to be not full. So we're going to hop in here. We're going to go to orbit. We're going to land. It doesn't really matter. Actually, we need to first get the stuff to build a box or two because there's no room up there and I had to put that stuff somewhere. So let's make like 2 of these. So rocks, concrete, plastic, steel, and copper. Those need circuits? Yeah, those just need circuits. Let's just grab circuits, those will be easier. These circuits, these circuits. And we just need a warehouse, which is steel and concrete. I don't particularly want the rock, but can't really grab it. I'll give me 1. I kind of want 2. I still need... Oh, I need 200 steel. I picked up one of these satellite things. I really do not need these. Throw them on the ground. Okay, that'll give us 2 more of those. And we should have everything else already in space. Are you filling up with low density? Yeah, you got 1. You got a single low density structure. And we might need to increase plastic production. Which is down here. I mean, it's a lot. And we need to do petroleum production. That petroleum gets used up almost instantly. We do only have a single oil refinery doing it. I'm sure these are also... These have to, right? Surely these are running. Maybe they're not running. Maybe that's the issue. Oh no, they are running. I don't entirely know how this all works down here. It just does. Okay, well, at least in the meantime, we're just gonna take our 2 warehouses to space and see about cleaning out the crap. Alright, hop in. We good to go? I think we're good to go. I have fuel. I can breathe for about 2 hours. Should be good. We head up. We empty out. Oh, I'm gonna be in the middle of nowhere. I'd rather not be. Okay. Duh. There he goes. And he's made it back home. So I keep the jetpack. You always need the jetpack. Okay, so this thing's full. It needs to not be full. Do you have any inserters? Where are the inserters at? I want to yoink those. You're down here. Yoink the inserters and have it go to this box as well. Actually, you need to be down one, because I do want you to combine into this. Maybe. This was using, that's probably where all the whole low density structure went. Into my 70,000 space platforms. Might as well start using these. I don't want to overwrite land, because if we overwrite the land, that just wastes platforms. Gotta be a little careful with this. And despite me having 4,000, that is not gonna last any time at all. Stuff is very expensive. We need the room to make supercomputers and all the other random stuff we need. We could expand over to that tiny island over here. That would give us some more room. And unfortunately, this stuff is very slow to walk on as well. How much do we have? Oh, we still have plenty. I think I'd rather make a big square before expand to that island. The island doesn't have, I mean, it's got a rock on it. And that's resources. But we probably don't need that right now. Am I gonna get my giant square? I am gonna get my giant square out. That's good. I would very much so like a full square. I am also picking up space platforms. Alright, I think that was worth the 40,000 low density structure I used up. Might as well spend the rest of this expanding downwards. It doesn't do anyone any good if it's sitting in the inventory. It just gives me more room to work with. Okay, so that should be covered. We do have some space platform. I use it to fill in some gaps, I suppose. Yeah, not many. Get rid of these. Move them somewhere else, anywhere else, really. I can't put them there. I just put them on top of the cryonite. Who cares? It's not even cryonite. That's water ice. This really is still full of rocks, huh? Yep, just full of rocks. Well, let me help you there. So we don't have any low density structure up here right now, and that's what's holding up science. We're also probably, please let me free me from this. We're gonna need lubricant at some point. We have 517, and this only uses one at a time. Oh, this uses 20, but this only uses one. I guess this actually probably uses 10. Uses one because it holds twice as much. Still, we probably don't need lubricant anytime soon. We might even have some up here. I actually should take the barrels back, because I need to fill these barrels. Oh, I wonder, I ain't gonna be able to launch this rocket. It's gonna be really heavy. I can't, well, I can leave it in my inventory, right? I don't need any cargo sections, so I probably am fine. I'm gonna need rocket fuel. Someone's gonna have some rocket fuel. Yep, there we go. Plenty of rocket fuel. Meteors are coming in. We'll leave this. I should leave both of these things here. Okay, sorry, you have to move. You have to move. And I can't put that down. I can put it here. Can't put it here though. I can't put it on like half and half. Is that a hole there? That's because there's a hole there. I have Wait, no, there should be a tiny bit of low-density structure down here somewhere. I saw we had 300 in the, Yeah, there's some in here. Let's fix that hole.